boy fearfully raised his hunting rifle. He stared fixedly at this fierce Lion King. But seeing the Lion King's gradually softening gaze, the boy ultimately softened his heart and did not pull the trigger. Yet who could have thought the boy's father chose this moment to cruelly betray his son? The injured Lion King swiftly pounced and pinned the boy down, beginning to bite and tear frantically. Yet the father nearby appeared extremely calm. Shot after shot avoided the Lion King's vital spots because he didn't want to damage the Lion King's head, causing himself to miss this perfect trophy. The father's selfish actions ultimately led to the boy being taken away by the Lion King, originally thinking the boy had no hope of survival, but unexpectedly, a drop of lion blood accidentally dripped into the wound. In that very instant, this drop of blood actually began to fuse within the boy's body, bringing him back to life from the brink of death. Unbeknownst to him, this accident caused Kraven to inherit the Lion King's strength. However, at this time, he was unaware of the changes within his body. Kraven, still recovering in the hospital, was forcibly taken home from the hospital by his father. Surprisingly, though, the father showed no concern for his son's injuries. Instead, he blamed him for acting too weakly against the Lion King. He even arbitrarily believed that such weakness meant he could not inherit his criminal empire. Unbeknownst to him, this near-paranoid, oppressive style of education had long caused Kraven to become silent and withdrawn in his father's presence. Until Kraven saw his father's hunting trophies, the hidden anger and resentment in his heart finally erupted at this moment. "He should have killed you! What's wrong with you?" The furious Kraven locked himself in his room. His father's actions made him completely lose hope in this family, so under the cover of night, he secretly slipped away from the rooftop. He traveled circuitously, arriving at his mother's hometown. The moment he set foot here, he heard rumbling sounds approaching from the distance. Kraven focused his gaze. It was actually a herd of migrating buffalo charging directly towards him, but now, wanting to escape was clearly too late. Panicked, Kraven curled up his body to reduce the damage the buffalo might inflict. However, to his surprise, this herd of buffalo not only didn't harm him, but instead parted and flowed around him on both sides. Seeing he was safe, Kraven then realized it was this mighty buffalo king that had shielded him from all harm. After this encounter, Kraven belatedly discovered he could not only sense a psychic connection with animals, his physical abilities had also become far superior to ordinary people. A mere light throw of the spear in his hand could easily hit a target over 100 meters away. Running at full speed, the mightiest stag king in the forest could become the target of his pursuit, and his jumping ability was even more extraordinary. But just then, the piercing sound of gunfire made Kraven tense up. He hurriedly climbed to the top of a large tree, focusing his power into his eyes. He saw an enraging scene. Witnessing all this, Kraven quickly rushed to the scene. He found the slaughtered buffalo lying haphazardly on the ground. The horrific scene left Kraven deeply shocked. Right at that moment, unexpectedly, the poachers hadn't even left yet. They arrogantly told Kraven to leave their territory. Little did they know this arrogant behavior would bring upon them a fatal disaster. Kraven picked up a dagger from the ground. The fury in his heart erupted at this moment. Killing for the first time, Kraven did not feel fear. Instead, under the influence of the lion blood, it opened the door to a new world for him. As time passed, Kraven became a legend in the assassin world. Besides enjoying targeting those poachers, he would also eliminate evildoers along the way. Any prey he set his sights on, without exception, were sent back to their maker by Kraven. Even a mafia boss hiding in prison, he would find a way to infiltrate, then kill him brutally. Then, relying on his extraordinary physique, he would move freely amidst the guards' gunfire, finally escaping the prison completely unscathed. But no sooner had one wave settled than another rose. Kraven had just returned to the savannah when he unexpectedly encountered another group of poachers. They were loading the captured buffalo horns, one basket after another, onto a truck. Just as the poachers were returning, Kraven had long been waiting on their inevitable path. "This is private property. I was wondering if you'd lock it before leaving."